Outside the car, a torrential downpour was raging, yet inside, the man was on the verge of dying from thirst. He'd been trapped in this luxury vehicle for 3 days and nights. His only remaining water source was the urine he had relieved himself of 3 days ago. But the acrid stench made it impossible to even consider drinking it. Suddenly, the car's display lit up with a voice. It was the car owner, an older man. He said he had remotely locked the car doors as punishment for thieves like him. However, if the man was willing to give up his ID number so the old man could verify whether he was a repeat offender, he might consider letting him go. But the man refused without hesitation. It was clear this wasn't his first crime. In response, the old man remotely activated the air conditioning. It had been modified to drop the temperature to below freezing, 0 degrees Celsius, about 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Shivering uncontrollably, the man quickly threw on more clothes to stay warm. Still, he stubbornly claimed he wasn't afraid at all, unaware that the car was packed with surveillance cameras, giving the old man a full 360-degree view of his helpless prey. 10 hours passed. The cold was becoming unbearable. Hungry, freezing, and desperate, the man pulled out a handgun from his bag and attempted to shoot his way out. But the bullet ricocheted off the China-made reinforced glass and lodged straight into his thigh. That was it. If he couldn't escape soon, he'd bleed to death. Fortunately, a woman happened to walk by the car. He yelled for help, banging on the window to get her attention. She noticed and approached, but strangely, instead of helping, she pulled out a lipstick and started applying it right in front of the glass. That's when he realized the awful truth. The glass had been modified into a one-way mirror. From the outside, she couldn't see a thing. The car also had top-tier soundproofing, which meant no one could hear the gunshot from earlier, not even if they were standing right next to it. Desperate, the man took off his shoelace and tied it tightly around his thigh to slow the bleeding. He pleaded with the old man, promising to turn himself in to the police. Following the old man's request, he gave up his full name and ID number. He thought maybe this would finally save his life, but instead, the call abruptly ended. Bleeding and in despair, the man eventually passed out. But when he woke up again, he was stunned to find the bullet had been removed and his wound properly bandaged. Someone had definitely been inside the car, most likely the rich old man. Yet he couldn't understand why the man had helped him only to keep him locked up. Before he could figure it out, the car screen lit up again. The old man was back, furious. He said he had run the man's ID and found out he was a career thief who had already been to prison 3 times. Determined to teach him a lasting lesson, the old man announced he was going to deliver a much harsher punishment. Suddenly, the car's engine roared to life. It had been remotely started. With a jolt, the vehicle sped off. Eventually, the car reached a multi-story parking garage. As the car raced closer and closer to the top level, he realized what was about to happen. He begged for mercy, shouting for the old man to stop, but the old man wasn't listening. The car charged onto the rooftop, tires screeching. With one last slam on the gas, it accelerated straight toward the edge, aiming directly at the guardrail.